Hello, this is SME On Point, and my name is Maposa. Thank you so much for joining SABC News. Global Entrepreneurship Week is drawing to a close. The GEW is a global celebration of entrepreneurship that takes place every second week of November. 22 On Sloane will be doing a hackathon which brings startups, developers, strategists and thinkers to explore digital opportunities and help solve pressing problems that are faced by large corporates and startups in key industry sectors. For more, we are joined by Ruth Maposa. She's the Junior Investment Analyst at 22 On Sloane. Welcome to SME On Point, Ruth. How has this year's GEW been received just generally and also with the entrepreneurs that are at 22 On Sloane?
Hi, how are you? Thank you for that question. It has been a very crazy week, eventful as well, but it's been so inspiring to see a lot of entrepreneurs on our campus and also just pushing forward the whole culture of innovation and pushing forward the small businesses that are in our country and also in our ecosystem. So it's been very well received, even around Africa.
Now tell us about how a culture of innovation and idea sharing as well as effective collaboration is a shared vision towards the ecosystem of the entrepreneurs.
Thank you for that. You know, with the culture of innovation, you find that a lot of entrepreneurs need support. And with 22 On Sloane, we have that ecosystem. We have partners that support us, that help us support these entrepreneurs in our programs, and also that bring many entrepreneurs from around the country, you know, to the campus. And here at 22 On Sloane, we have that whole push for empowering the next generation of entrepreneurs. So the culture of innovation here is pretty much embedded in our strategies and also in our execution of our programs.
Yeah, I told our viewers earlier on when I was reading the intro that you are conducting a hackathon. I'm not sure if it's something that happened last night or is yet to happen, but please tell us about it and how it works to fast track the SME products.
Okay, so with the hackathon, it'll be running from today to Sunday. We'll be having a whole bunch of techies, developers, strategists, and thinkers that will be here to help solve challenges that corporates are facing right now. And we will be testing their key competencies in terms of their technology competencies and also their ability to create businesses around their solutions that they will be providing for us this weekend.
Yeah, the one thing that the Global Entrepreneurship Week does is to, of course, test products, test innovation, test ideas. But what's the importance of testing these technical competencies by those that will taking part in the hackathon?
So our main aim with this hackathon is to move from just having techies build solutions that don't have business models around them. Because coming out of this hackathon, the winners will be admitted into the accelerator program, which is a program that's a capacity building program that will take them through various business readiness levels and just help them build businesses around their solutions. So I've said before, it's important to test that they're able to build their solutions, but also they're able to build businesses around those solutions.
Yeah. The Global Entrepreneurship, once again, it is concluding this week. It takes place every November. But it makes me wonder about every year, what kind of entrepreneurs is the ecosystem looking for? We have a lot of business that have come up with different innovations, different products. But what is the go-to product or the go-to innovation that if you are considering going into business, it's something you definitely should be looking into?
Thank you for that one. I think right now, tech is the in thing. People would like to say that it's a buzzword of sorts, but if you have a tech-enabled business, you will be able to do well in the ecosystem, but also not to count out those that have small businesses because they are also holding the economy at the moment. So, you know, it's not really a clear line that you can say, okay, yeah, you need to have a tech business or you need to have an SME. It's all entrepreneurship activities are doing well right now, and they have a lot of support and a lot of backing.
Yeah, and those that do have those tech businesses, how can 22 On Sloane help to develop a product or a service through what you are offering?
Yes, it's through the programs, the capacity building programs that we have. If you actually check on our website, we did have pitching for our accelerator program this week. And yeah, so we do have programs that are catered to assist entrepreneurs build sustainable businesses.
Ruth, thank you so much for joining us on SME On Point. Ruth Maposa, she's the Junior Investment Analyst at 22 On Sloane. And we've been talking about everything that is the Global Entrepreneurship Week. The Global Entrepreneurship Week is a celebration, it's a global celebration of entrepreneurship that takes place every second week of November. We see interesting products, we see interesting innovations, we talk about funding, we talk about access to markets and everything that has to do with. Be sure to be part of the Entrepreneurship Week or the Global Entrepreneurship Week next year, so that you also get the benefit of, the added support, as well as hopefully your business will see itself, going up there to global markets. And we'll be having another story right after this. Ruth, thank you so much for joining us on SME On Point. The Tshwane University of Technology has also launched its Center of Entrepreneurship with the aim of harnessing an entrepreneurial mindset for economic development in students in particular. In a Glitz launch last evening, the university says its programs focus on the development of SMMEs in the rurals, townships, as well as mining towns economies, as well as cooperative to participate in the mainstream economy. The head of the center, Dr. Patrick Ebeo, says they're driving economic development and inclusion. He says the center prides itself with programs that eventually contribute to job creation and the enhanced economic health of the African continent.
As Tshwane University of Technology, we are based in these townships. And the question is, what are we contributing as a people's university to the community that we are in? Another important dynamics is we have unemployed graduates. And as a university, we are part of the problem. And the question is, how then do we prepare for future-ready graduates who are ready for particular future works? And if you look at the future works, entrepreneurship is a cornerstone of this. And the question is, how then do we bring up a platform? How then do we bring up an environment that a student can be entrepreneurs while they are still in the university?
Dr. Ibewo says the university has been successful in creating entrepreneurs. He says TUTCD has collectively supported over 650 small businesses and more than 500 student entrepreneurs across various industries.
Infuse this with business coaching, and recently we are now providing seed funding to some of these entrepreneurs. So to say the list, why we are special, we go after the untouchables. There are a lot of incubation hubs, innovation hubs out there at the region, our communities. And the answer is no. We are closest to the people. Why not develop our own people? So we are here to provide an extension of services that we're providing to our graduates and our students, to our greater community.
Some of the students turned entrepreneurs exhibited their products at the launch. Mpoma Shehu says the center has helped her to structure and understand her business, as well as the market for her goat milk products.
I specialize in goat products. Right now I process goat milk soap. I've got sweet almond oil, tissue oil, and some shea butter products. Tell me more about goat milk soap, because something that's not common. Well, it's actually good for eczema, acne, dry skin, oily skin. It also moisturizes your skin when you bath with it. It doesn't dry out your skin, and it's good from babies all the way to the elderly.
Wendy Mpendulo's business is one of the beneficiaries of the seed funding offered by the center.
They gave us a seed funding that really assisted us a lot. For example, as an entrepreneur, there are days where it's very dark, and when it's very dark, you don't have money to pay for operations and also to buy your stock. So we're able to buy stock in bulk, and also we're able to get some sealing machines that are good for us, yes.
Shito Design specializes in handcrafted leather goods. Their biggest challenge is operating space. Jack Shito says there are many opportunities in this industry.
A lot of the bag designers, they don't use a leather, they use synthetic leather. So it is important for us to use something that is durable.
Chris Ngobeni says he decided to join the growing revolution of foodpreneurs who are developing their own chili sauces.
The time when I started doing my chili sauces, because of I used to taste different chili sauce and then only to find that they are just hot and then there's no that delicious taste. So I've decided that no, let me do my own brand and let the whole world taste my chilies.
Dr. Ibeo says the ethos of the university is to instill an entrepreneurship mindset into each and every student. He says the center works to develop those who are serious about their entrepreneurship journey.
As we speak right now, we have a national diploma in entrepreneurship, and as one of the major goals of that program is to ensure we produce entrepreneurs. You will not graduate out of that program if you are not entrepreneurs, and the center is there to provide such support.
Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg. That's all we had for you from SME On Point. Remember to support small businesses in your communities and keep those rents circulating around your communities. The more business news will be coming up after the break, but please do stay with us.